Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So let us discuss about Accenture today. So I have planned to create more videos on my experience on various companies, so that if you are planning to join our organization, it might help you. You will get a little more insight about this company. So this will be varied person to person, project to project, but still you can. I will try to give you a overall insight of the company. What I feel this is, I will be try to be neutral as long as I can. So as I mean, this video will be in two part. In first part, basically I will be discussing about the recruitment process and still maybe work life balance, and the second part I'll discuss about the transfer and rest all. So if you're interested of Accenture regarding the joining and all, this video might be helpful along with the project allocation. So let's talk about Accenture. So Accenture is one of the largest IT consulting firm in across globe, and they have major footprints in India, almost all major cities they are in. So I will talk about Accenture lateral entry because I joined Accenture as a lateral hiring. So lateral hiring, they have interview. I mean, they do not have MCAT or any other test that they have in their freshers, for their freshers. So for lateral entry, they do not have any academic criteria. If you have 70% throughout, that might be a added advantage or something. But you may have a BTech or MCA or equivalent engineering degree from any of the recognized universities like Tier 1, Tier 2, or Tier 3, whatever. Now there is a catch here. So if you are a lateral entry, and if you wish to join Accenture, do not provide your CV to any of the person who working in Accenture for reference. So Accenture, I mean, I'll tell you my story. So ideally, if you give your CV to Accenture and somebody has referred you to certain position, so your CV will be still there. You may get a call or you may not get a call. If you get a call, well and good. But if you do not get a call for that particular reference, for next 1 year, your CV will be there and nobody can refer you. Neither you can apply for a job until unless they call you. So be very sure that you are giving your CV or resume to a person who is working in a very high level in Accenture, or he or she is a HR. He knows there is a specific opening. Then only you give their CV along with your PAN number to the for the reference. Otherwise, there's the best way, like if you get a call from third party vendor. And now Accenture does have lot of vendor, those who hire, those who basically share CV behalf of Accenture. So in that case, please give the CV. They will expedite your uh, recruitment process. So that is one catch some people don't know, because say they have given to their CV to anybody and they got hired, they got referred. After that, they are not getting any call, and they are not even getting any further call as in the system. Like they will keep their CV for 1 year, after that they will delete. So so that is the first point. No, for my case, it was referred by a third party vendor company from Chennai base. They actually referred my CV, and I got a call from Accenture recruitment team saying like, I have a scheduled interview on Saturday. I got a call possibly on Wednesday. So there is a Thursday, Friday between. So I prepared a bit, and Friday I got a call from Accenture recruitment team that they do not have any panel available on Saturday. So they want to reschedule the interview, and it will be on the next Saturday, or they will call me back for the further process. Now in the next Saturday, I mean, same thing happened in the next week. They again called me somewhere between Wednesday. That there is an interview on Saturday, but again Friday they call me at 4:30 saying there is no interview. This happened almost 5 or 6 times, uh, consecutively for 5 weeks. So after that, I am little hopeless, and I didn't prepare well, and I lose hope. Like they keep calling me, okay, there will be an interview. I know there will be a reschedule on Friday, so I don't prepare normally. So after 2 months almost, they again call me for, there is a gap for maybe 1 month, and they again call me on Monday, and they told, I can understand your interview is rescheduling a lot, so this time your interview will be on Saturday. So I don't believe I didn't prepare. On Friday I was working in the office till 9:30 or 10. After that, I realized there is no call from Accenture saying there will be your interview will be postponed. Then I realized, okay, Saturday is my interview at 9:30. So without preparation, I went, and there's a telephonic interview, and I was interview was from Bangalore, and the discussion was around 45 minutes telephonic discussion. That time I have 2.5 years of experience, so discussion was really nice. The interviewer asks almost everything whatever in the CV in terms of my technicalities. No question asked from other than technical. He is more of interested on technical. After that, he told, it's nice talking to you, you can hand over to this phone to the HR. There is a HR person who is sitting a little next to me. So I have handed over to the phone for further discussion. After that, HR told, you cleared your first round. There will be a HR round today itself. You wait in the cafeteria. So that time I realized my first round is completed. Now, after lunch, there is a formal HR round. So in the HR round, they just ask you question regarding your uh, skill set, how early you can join, whether you hold any offer or not, whether you wish to relocate to certain area, certain cities, and also these are formal discussion. They need to fill up a form, and they will just ask you question based out of that. They will be filling up the form. This is not a HR interview that normally takes for freshers. This is a formal discussion. So after that, there is no response. I mean, there is no email, no response, nothing. After this one, almost after 1 month, finally I got a call from Accenture saying like your profile is there for a longer period of time, and you can now send a EAF, possibly that is a CAF, sorry, CAF, candidate information, CIS they called, or CAF they called, possibly. I need to fill it up with all the documents, and in that day only. So I was in hurry buddy, so I have to uh, scan all the document and fill it up and send it to me. This form is quite big, and it will take almost 2 3 hours to fill up the form. There's a lot of information you need to fill. So yeah, after like 5 6 days, there is no response. Again, they shared one mail saying, I mean, the tagline. I mean, it's you possibly, if you're working in Accenture, you got it. So congrats offer from Accenture, and there will be a Accenture offer letter. There will be also terms and condition PDF. There will be also a Excel where they share the salary breakup. So these three they will share. They will also share uh, ID by which you can validate the Accenture offer letter in their portal itself. So if you use that particular ID, you can see that this offer is shared to this so and so name. So you can validate the offer because this of shared that offer via name. Afterwards, they will get a countdown mail, countdown to Accenture background verification mail. So this is the normal process. So the actual takeaway from this would be like, do have little more patience. Your interview can be delayed, can be scheduled. Do not give your CV to anybody in Accenture. Try to give your CV to a person who is working in a higher level, or working in a team where there is some opening. For a specific opening, you give your CV. Otherwise, you give it to your CV to a third party vendor. They can expedite your joinings. Otherwise, you will be in a mess. You maybe after even referring, your candidate CID will be created, candidate ID, and you will never get a call. So that is the recruitment process. Now I'll quickly touch all other stuff quickly. Joining. So joining is very smooth. I mean, that time now it was virtual onboarding, but that time it was actual onboarding. So I have to travel a specific city because I got a joining from Hyderabad location. I have to relocate to Hyderabad just 2 days before. I mean, just they actually give a relocation just 1 day back. So they have, that time they normally give 20,000 reimbursement as a joining bonus, but you need to purchase your own flight ticket. They will arrange a 3-star category hotel, which can be twin sharing, uh, or maybe a single room. That is based on the availability, and which would be very closer, within 10 20 minutes to the Accenture location. And my Accenture joining was in HDC 1, which is I think their biggest setup in Hyderabad. So it was smooth. It was like it took around 2 3 hours. You need to carry your all documents. A relieving letter. Relieving letter is must. They will check everything, and after that they will give you a POC details, and you need to report to the POC in the very same day. So my POC was there in HDC 3. So literally I have to pay, I mean there is a inter shuttle also available to visit Accenture one facility to a different facility. But around 3 p.m. there is no shuttle, so I have to catch a auto and I have to go to SDC 3 and talk with my POC. The POC told like the procedure, like to log into a system and what will be the next. That time, like I came to know that I am in the bench, and few in the few next few weeks I need to wait for a project interview. So that she explained. Now, few benefit and perks I'll quickly tell you that may not be written in the Accenture offer letter. So the first benefit is like you'll get cabs basically. In most of the case, you can get cabs. I mean shuttle basically. Shuttle means in your locality you can check like there are multiple shuttle routes and all shuttles are free. Basically, you need to just take a pass from your portal and you can avail your shuttle. And there is also option of ad hoc cab. If your project permits, you can raise a cab request and it will be accepted by your project manager or the manager, and you can get a ad hoc cab and which will be dropped to your nearby or doorstep basically. Also, like there is a possibility that if you working on Saturday Sunday or maybe other day also, you can take a cab and you can reimburse it. Also for the food, if you are working Saturday Sunday or late night, you may do a dinner or lunch and get it reimbursed. So that is possible. So that is, they call it mighty. So you need to basically fill the mighty form, my time and expenses mighty, and you need to it will be get it reimbursed. So there is a limit 500, 700. So you need to know according to project, it varies. So now project allocation and probation. So project allocation, that time it was slightly difficult because sometimes what happened, there is lot of people in the bench. They hire a pool of people, bunch of people. So that time there will be a little hassle. So you need to basically keep patience. And because like I have seen like in Hadibadi somebody accepted, since we are in Hyderabad, somebody accepted some offer from Chennai, some Bangalore, they need to again relocate. So do not do that, just wait for a while, because Accenture normally give 1 even 2 months to newly joiners. So don't be so hurry buddy, just wait for the correct project, correct moment. uh, just be aligned with the technology. If you are not getting a project, work for us 2 3 months, small kind of project. Like if you are a .NET developer, Java developer, work for a HTML CSS project for maybe 3 months. After that you can find a good project. So that you can do, but do not do in hurry. And probation, so probation is like for a lateral entry it's 6 months. So after 6 months it will automatically converted. You will be never be intimated with email or something that your probation is finished and you will be now permanent. That will not be the case. In case if you are not performing well, that time you will get intimate that your probation will be hold or extended. So that is one situation which is very most unlikely to happen. If you're working well, your probation will be automatically converted to permanent. And in probation your notice period is 30 days. After probation it will become 90 days, 3 months. Now last point is work life balance. Work life balance depends on project to project. So like I'll talk about two or three things here. First of all, if you're working in a client project, in most cases client project are pretty safe and pretty good. You'll basically Accenture has more than 100 fortune 500 clients, so they have really good clients. So if you're working with them, you can feel their work culture, not Accenture work culture. Accenture though has a rich work culture, but you can also enjoy the client work culture, like fortune 500 companies work culture. For fortune 500 as in Apple, Microsoft and all big companies. So that is, I mean, you'll get a very good perks, extra benefit, goodies. You will get their holiday options. So a lot of other benefit. Your hikes and all will be slightly higher than other. So that is client project, a good client project. And if you're working in Accenture internal projects, now Accenture has lot of internal projects. So if you are joining to a new project, just ask whether it's a client project or an internal project or internal product of Accenture. Internal project, though the learning opportunity would be very high, you need to be, if you are a developer, you need to develop a lot. If you are a maybe tester, you need to test a lot. If you are a DevOps guy, you need to create a lot of pipelines and all. So work wise it is very good, but work life balance would be less, and definitely there will be less opportunity of on site, there will be less opportunity of learning. So you will be only tech, I mean, like your their target is only to get it things delivered from you, so lot of work, so and less hike and all. So try to join uh, client project if you can. But there is one advantage of this internal project or internal product of Accenture is you can work anywhere from the India, so it is not location specific. So some people has some location issues. And there's one more benefit of working in internal project is you can work for a longer period of time. I have seen people are working more than 10 years in a single product. So you become stagnant, but still, like, stability wise, this type of internal project is good. Now, I discuss first 5 points. If you are liking the video, do watch my second point while I'll talk the transfer, EIT, employee initiated transfer, project specific transfer, learning opportunity, appraisal, and the final is resignation, why I resigned from Accenture. So till then, goodbye.